Guys, Deluded Guna, Mr. Sauce on Spill, N'Golo Kante of YouTube, the only YouTuber that doesn't sound like any other YouTuber, the only YouTuber not with these gatekeeping community YouTubers, the only YouTuber who you learn a thing from, and the only YouTuber who, whether I laugh, shout, cry, whatever, you're going to listen to me because the opinion holds some sort of weight. Let's get into it. Now, one of you got in my comments and asked about Toby Sibbick, Wimbledon centre-half / right back, and a lot of you comment on Snapchat. I have not seen that much of the guy. I've watched a couple highlights, but bar that, I've not seen him after 90 minutes. Someone whose opinion I trust, his name's Kai, he's about as crazy as football, youth football in general as I am. I trust his report, so let's get into it. Firstly, he's a centre-half / right back. He's comfortable at either one. He'll probably end up, if you base it on what his coaches have said, at centre-half. He's 6'4". He's got the physique, obviously. He's not afraid to throw his body around, but he doesn't rely on that. He's a good team player. He's got decent positioning from what I've seen. He can sniff out danger. He's a good reader of the game. He's got decent technical ability, and he likes to go up and down the flanks and contribute. So obviously, if you're a right back and you've got an engine and you're constantly getting up and down and up and down, that's what the modern day requires of a fullback. Added to that, fullbacks essential to our plans at Arsenal. They need to go forward and they need to be good with the ball. So with that, he's got that. So on the basis that he was linked with Arsenal and we had a look at him, you could make a case for him. Added to that, he could play centre-half. Of course, he's a long way off playing centre-half for the first team, but if you base it on under 18s and 23s, I don't rate the centre-halves extremely well. So I definitely think he could get there. I think his name's Olewu or something, James Olewu for Arsenal. He's had some decent games, but he is a very suspect in terms of concentration. You go and watch the highlights for the under 23s and under 18s, and you can probably find about 3 times he's made mistakes, whether he's slipped on the ball, whether he's missed a header, just overall concentration problems. Obviously, we've got Bollard in the under 18s. I don't believe he was a defender to start with. He's been put there and he's driving forward and things like that. And we've got Omol, who's decent. But yeah, he could come and complement and push them and push for the under 23s and definitely do well for the youth. He's got work rate, he's strong, he's athletic, and he can bring the ball out from the back. So whether he's going to play at centre-half or at right back, these are the qualities you want to hear. He can improve a little bit, of course. I do think, for what I've seen, and there was a clip in the if it was him against City or whoever it was in the FA Youth Cup that's on YouTube, there was an incident. He was playing right back and he didn't engage with it. A goal came because he didn't engage and close his man down. Things like that. Youth players, you need to not be naive and you need to polish out these sort of things out your game. Would he cost that much? No, he plays for Wimbledon. You've seen us go into the lower leagues and you're seeing teams go and pick off non-league, League 1, League 2 clubs for players. For him, it's the chance to come and learn and become a better footballer at Arsenal, get some clout. Arsenal on your CV, you're going to get some better offers if you make it here, and if you don't, you'll have a career. You'll have a better career than you would if you stayed at Wimbledon. Wimbledon, he's destined to leave one day. He looks like one of the hottest prospects in the club. He's 18, so there's no rush. Ultimately, he needs to establish himself on the first team properly because he hasn't got that many appearances or played that 90 minutes too tough. But he's doing the right things, to be honest with you. He's got high fitness levels as well. Like I said, high fitness levels, a good engine, a good team player, decent technical skills, a willingness to bring it out from the back or contribute at centre-half or contribute when he's playing at full-back. These are the things you want to hear on paper for a player that could play for Arsenal or things like that. He's good 1 versus 1 as well. He can improve on that aspect, but he's decent 1 versus 1. So yeah, he's not the worst by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, I'm not like these other YouTubers. I'm not going to lie, and I always tell you guys, there's no crime in not knowing everything about every damn footballer. Lord knows, you think Wenger, Alex Ferguson, Jose, all these men knew about all these ballers. No, they don't. But these other YouTubers won't tell you this. Why? Because they ain't got a brain. They just talk nonsense. And on that note, Deluded Guna, I'm signing out. Shout out to the guy who asked me to talk about him. If you want me to talk about any players, young or old, known or not, I will try my best to get something together. Get in the comments, subscribe. I'm signing out. Thank you very much, guys.